Today we are in Staunton, Virginia, and I get to show you 3 homes in 3 different neighborhoods that are currently active on the market and are really nice, neat homes. And if you hang around until the end of the video, today I'm going to tell you about having fun in a cemetery. Wow, you say, that doesn't sound too respectful. Well, you'll have to hang around until the end of the video to find out about it. And I'm going to show you a place right here in Staunton where that happened. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we get phone calls, texts, and emails all the time from folks just like you looking to sell homes or purchase homes, and we love to help every single person that's called us. And by the way, for all those of you who have, thank you very much. We really appreciate you. It's been a pleasure. Now, if you're one of those people who are looking to sell a home or buy a home, all of our information on how to contact us is in the description below. We'd love to help you as well. Additionally, if you like our videos, I often think of ourselves not just as a real estate channel, but kind of a real estate / travel channel here in our beautiful mountains and valleys of Virginia. We'd love it if you click on that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so that you can know whenever one of our new videos comes out. And it also helps our channel and it helps other people like you who are looking to learn more about the area and some of the real estate as well. Now, today, as I mentioned, we are here in Staunton, Virginia, and I figured what a great place to start today here in the summertime at the beautiful historic gardens right behind the Woodrow Wilson Presidential Library. Now, this walled and gated 3-tiered garden is just, it's full of a lot of different plants and flowers. Now, while it was originally much larger, it was restored in 1933 and a new design was used to include the bow knot feature that's seen today on the walking paths through the garden here. Unfortunately, there's currently no flowers there, which I'm sure would make it even prettier. Now, there are other changes that have been made in the garden over the years, but in 2008, the Garden Club of Virginia took the role of responsibility for the garden. But here's the best thing about the garden. Now, while you have to pay to go into the Presidential Library, the garden is absolutely free, which gives you the chance to just come, sit here under one of the gazebos or walk the paths and just enjoy some real nice quiet time right here in the middle of Staunton. So just another neat thing here in Staunton, but remember, I do have something about playing in cemeteries at the end, which you're going to want to find out about. But we're also here to talk about homes, so let's get into our first neighborhood and let's see our first home. All right, so we're in our first neighborhood here, the Forest Hill neighborhood, and let me tell you, this street on the other side of Forest Hill neighborhood has some absolutely amazing views from up here. Not all the homes here in this neighborhood have that view, but these up here at the top of this hill here do. So like I said, we're in the Forest Hill neighborhood. A little bit about it. So first of all, the home values in this neighborhood range greatly. You're going to find homes in here anywhere from about $300,000 all the way up into the $1 million plus range, which gives a lot of different styles of homes, sizes of homes, and of course it gives the opportunity for people of those, if you're looking for a neighborhood that has a home in your value range, you're probably going to find one here if it's available in the Forest Hill neighborhood. Now, build dates in this neighborhood were pretty much the 1950s, 60s, and some of the 70s, and there's a few that are a little bit younger than that as well, built after that time. But like I say, that'll kind of give you the core of what's here. And this neighborhood is really just a blend of that kind of urban style feel, but it's really not an urban style feel. It's more like a small town type feel, you know, and there's a big boulevard down one of the sides of the neighborhood here with the grass between it, which makes it really distinguished and a nice place to live and to be. And we're coming up here to our home in this neighborhood that's currently active on the market. And when we get there, I will tell you more about it. So this colonial home that you see behind me here in the Forest Hill neighborhood is currently active on the market. It's listed for $550,000. It was built in 1978. It has 5 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and 1 half bath. It has 2,910 square feet of finished living space, and with 2,580 of that being above ground. Additionally, if you break it down, it's only $189 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.51 acre lot. Now, this home in the last 2 years has had some extensive renovations and updating done to it. Matter of fact, when you first walk in, you're going to see the open concept floor plan, and the beautiful hardwood floors that go throughout the home just really give it a great touch and a great look. There's lots of natural light that gets into the home, and additionally, this amazing French kitchen with its brick flooring, its cherry cabinets, soapstone counters, stainless appliances, and a gas range without hood. I mean, man, what a great place if you're into cooking especially. There's also a screened-in porch and rear deck just off the kitchen, and 4 of the 5 bedrooms are on the second level, including the primary suite. It's a nice-sized primary suite, and there are additionally 3 other nicely done bedrooms that share a common bathroom there as well. There's a walkout basement, and there's a rec room downstairs as well as a 2-car tuck-under garage. So really nice property here in the Forest Hill neighborhood. But now let's go ahead and go to neighborhood number 2 and see a home there. All right, we're here at neighborhood number 2, one of my favorite in all Staunton. It is the Baldwin Place neighborhood. The Baldwin Place neighborhood is well known for its Williamsburg style homes. We've been here before, but another house for sale here in this neighborhood, and like I say, it's beautiful. And it's just a really peaceful neighborhood too. As you walk around, it's just quiet, peaceful, right here on the north side of Staunton. So the home values here in this neighborhood range from anywhere, on average, from about $450 to $750,000. Additionally, the homes here, they were pretty much built between 1987 and 2006. There's a handful that were built later, but most of them were between that time. As I mentioned, there are these Williamsburg style homes. So think about if you were to go down to Williamsburg, Virginia, that's what it looks like down here in Williamsburg, what this neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood also has the wooden shingles on the roofs, and it has the copper downspouts, although recent HOA changes have made that where you do not have to replace with wood shingles or copper downspouts anymore. So we'll see how that plays out in the future. Additionally, this neighborhood has a lot of nice little cul-de-sacs in it, and little roundabouts, things like that. Just really neat place to drive through, and gives you just a neat feel to your neighborhood that you live in. There's a village green down here with a nice gazebo out there for activities and for playing in. And additionally, like I say, the HOA covers all your lawn mowing, your leaf raking, and your snow removal. So if you're looking for some of that to be done so you don't have to do it, this would be a good neighborhood to consider. So going to come on up the road here and take a look at our next home for sale. All right, so the home that you see I'm coming around the corner here on is currently active and on the market here in the Baldwin Place neighborhood. It is listed for $599,000. It was built in 1987. It has 3 bedrooms and 4 baths. It has 2,343 square feet of above ground living space. You break that down, that's $256 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.42 acre lot. Now, like I say, this home, it has lots of upgrades in it as well. You see that beautiful, wonderful front porch that's overlooking the village green, and once again, those gorgeous hardwood floors inside and in another open floor plan home. There's a den as you enter. It has a nice fireplace in it, a gorgeous living room with another fireplace as well, updated kitchen with a breakfast bar, gas stove, deep well farmhouse, stainless sink. There's beautiful, refined, really nice dining room there as well. There's a first floor primary suite, which is really nice, and a brand new bath. And their second floor has 2 bedrooms, and they've got their own baths as well. Additionally, there's an attached 2-car garage with a sunroom and a first floor laundry. And you actually have that beautiful, beautiful French doors, which gives you access to your backyard patio. And all that's right across here from the village green here in the Baldwin Place neighborhood. A really, really nice place. All right, so we're here in our third and final neighborhood. We're in the Edgewood Park neighborhood here, just about less than a mile north of downtown Staunton, Beverly Street, where all the action in downtown Staunton takes place. Now, this neighborhood, the home values here, most of them are between the $300,000 and the $500,000 range. The build dates in this neighborhood, mostly again, like some of the neighborhoods we've looked at today, the 1950s and the 1960s. Now there's multiple different styles of homes here: ranch, brick, Cape Cods, colonial revival homes, all different kinds of homes. Now, I'm going to take you up here to one of the homes. It doesn't fit in the typical price range in this neighborhood, but it is large and there's a lot of stuff in it. So I'll take you up here and show it to you in just a second. All right, so this home that you see coming up here on my right-hand side is currently active and on the market. It is listed for $995,000. It was built in 1953, has been added onto a couple times. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths and 1 half bath, 5,064 square feet of finished living space, and about 4,500 of that is in the main house. The rest of it is in an apartment above the garage. If you break it down, it's $196 a square foot, and here's the thing. It sits on a 1.14 acre lot, and I mean, so imagine having over a 1 acre lot so close to downtown Staunton. Now this home has so much room to spare. It's got a lot of special features as well. It's been well maintained and updated throughout the years. It's got those beautiful wood floors again, and there's a living room and a den, and the home has 2 stone gas fireplaces. This commercial kitchen is calling all chefs. It is absolutely beautiful. The dining room is bright, and I really love the windows that let all the light in there. The primary suite is on the first floor, and get this, it's 500 square feet for the bedroom part. And additionally, the bathtub, the bathroom in the primary suite, it has a jetted tub as well as a shower. The home contains a Florida room and a fantastic sauna where you can get away from it all, I guess you could say. And the additional apartment above the garage has a kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, and a laundry. Now you can continue to rent it for about $1,100 a month, which is what they're doing now, as an income generating property. Or maybe you have an adult child that wants some space, then great place for them. Or maybe you want to use it for a multi-generational family situation. Now additionally, the 1 acre, it is actually 2 lots, and you could divide it and build on the other lot if you so desired as the new owner. But like I say, it's very convenient here in the Edgewood Park neighborhood and so close to downtown Staunton. Like I say, within walking distance, you can be there. So I'm going to follow up from something I said at the beginning of the video and tell you about playing in a cemetery. Let's go there now. All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you that if you hung around until the end of the video, I would tell you about a place here in Staunton where it was okay to have fun and play in the cemetery. Now, to do that, we've come to the Thornrose Cemetery right here in Staunton. But you say, I don't see a whole lot of people playing here. And you would absolutely be correct. It's definitely not something that we see today, but the history of cemeteries hasn't always been what it is today. You see, before the 1830s, church graveyards served as the main burial place for people who were affiliated with that particular church or that particular religion. Beginning in the 1830s, some individuals became concerned over several factors, one of which was sanitation from the many bodies being buried in the graveyards, as well as overcrowding. Now, additionally, urban parks and green spaces had not yet come into existence. And there was a real need for people to have a place for relaxation and enjoyment. Hence, in 1831, Mount Auburn Cemetery, just outside Boston, was created by James Bigelow. And it was a place where people were both buried and a place for people to enjoy nature and recreation in a park setting. It's multiple structures like the George Washington Observation Tower, the chapel, and many other monuments and physical features like ponds and trees that just adorned the grounds. As a matter of fact, in 1843, the cemetery also boasted over 30 miles of walking trails on its 110 acres at that time. After Mount Auburn opened, numerous other cities and towns across the United States followed suit, with some of the most famous being Laurel Hill Cemetery in Philadelphia and Greenwood Cemetery in New York. These cemeteries were really meant to be a place to ponder the inevitability of death, but also to consider your place in life. And this is exactly what happened. While people pondered their relationship between life and death, they also celebrated life, using the cemetery's land for recreation. With some of the cemeteries, they even promoted activities like hunting and carriage races. And so today, we're in Thornrose Cemetery, which was chartered in 1848, and due to two concerns about overcrowding in the church graveyard at what is today the Trinity Episcopal Church, and of course, the problems that could cause. Here we see the architecture of a time gone by, with a tower and a bridge and many other monuments, each having its own story and place in the history of Staunton, and honestly, the entire Shenandoah Valley. And yes, Thornrose Cemetery also had its place in 1800s history, once being used for recreation, enjoyment, and a place to ponder both life and death, being surrounded by both. Now, this unique period in the history of cemeteries, also being used as parks, lasted for about 50 to 80 years. And after this time, we see cemeteries come to being used as a place only for burial and for reflection. Now, this shift was primarily due to the creation of public parks designed specifically for recreation in cities and towns across the United States. Yet even today, many cemeteries like Thornrose and places like it have amazing beauty, which we still enjoy, having been created many, many years ago as places to reflect upon the inevitability of death, but also to experience the joys of life. Kind of neat. I don't know about you, but I never really thought of a cemetery as being a place for recreation, but apparently in our history it was. But maybe you're watched our video today and maybe you're interested in purchasing a house here in the Staunton area. Maybe one of the homes we looked at today, or maybe one of the neighborhoods here in Staunton, or anywhere else here in Virginia's beautiful mountain valleys. If that's the case, Leslie and I would be more than happy to help. As I said at the beginning of the video, all of our information is in the description down below, and we look forward to you contacting us so that we can help you make a bright future for you here in Staunton and in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. So, from here in this historical cemetery here in Staunton, until next time, I'll see you around town.